What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Random, and I got my boy over here Adam, aka Cruel Vic. But I know you guys aren't here to see low budget Vin Diesel and Paul Walker, so we're gonna get to the main star of the show right here. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, and like I said, this is Adam, the owner of Cruel Vic. I'm sure a lot of you guys that follow him on Instagram have probably seen this car to the moon and back, but he's actually going to go ahead and give us a little rundown, telling us exactly what he's done to his. He's going to take us mod by mod, and we're going to go ahead and get started with that.
It's a 2005 CVPI. It does have aftermarket headlights. Those are Marauder style corner signals that we had fit in with the black housing headlights. I do have the Ford Focus fog light mod that they did, which allows me to have fog lights mounted in about the same position as a stock headlight or fog light. I am running HIDs in the top and bottom. It's got an upgraded mass airflow sensor, throttle body spacer, a little bit different intake. It is running a 93 octane custom tune from Palm Beach Dyno. The guys really helped me out and got the car squared away. But as far as the engine goes, those are the main mods. Drivetrain wise, it does have a seat of valve body, a full shift kit. It was an upgrade that was done when the transmission went out. It's running 355 gears in the rear. It's going to be upgraded soon to 410s. I am running Marauder taillights, back panel, if you go to the back area.
So these are Marauder taillights?
Correct.
Nice, man. And they fit right in?
Correct.
So you got the Marauder style spoiler, you got the Marauder style headlights. Now these just bolt right on in case somebody wants to do like mods like this, because they're probably going to see your Crown Vic, and a lot of people are probably going to try to build it the same way. So if they were to get the same kind of headlights, it just all bolts right on, you don't have to mod anything.
Correct.
Awesome. So what do you got done to the exhaust down here?
The exhaust is catless. It's 2.5 inch piping. It runs to an off-road X pipe that's a little bit larger with dual Flowmasters and Marauder style tips, so to give a little bit more flow. As for the rims, it's basically bullet style SVT rims. They have a little nice offset to set them out. It's lower at about 2.5 inches. Just a much better stance.
Yeah, it looks a lot better lowered. And what kind of springs you got on? You got airbag springs?
No, it's on springs. The springs are actually cut. I'm not a huge fan of normally cutting them. You can get away with a little bit as long as you have really good shocks in there, so I don't get any crazy bounce. The car really doesn't ride much different than stock.
Nice. Okay, so Adam kind of gave you guys a rundown, pretty much a real simple rundown of what his Crown Vic has going on. And even, believe it or not, with those simple modifications, a car already in person, I don't know if the camera is going to do it justice, but in person the car does have a certain presence. It's like a mix between a Marauder and an Interceptor, and it's just like I said, it has a certain presence that you got to see in person. But luckily I did bring out my bone stock P71 over there, so we're gonna do a little comparison like I always do. We're gonna line them up together, we're gonna compare the exhausts, we're gonna compare them side by side so you guys can see the difference between a lowered Crown Victoria and a bone stock one. Like I said, guys, if you guys are trying to go for this look, it's relatively easy and cheap to accomplish, but it really does go a long way in changing the appearance of the car. So let's go ahead and do a little comparison. All right guys, so here we have a side-by-side comparison. Like I said, on the right hand side you got my bone stock P71, and on the left hand side you got Cruel Vic, man. And in case you guys are trying to do exactly what this Crown Victoria has, I wanted to show you guys a little comparison as to the difference between the lowered Crown Vic, the higher one, a push bar, you know, all these little different modifications of rims. You guys go ahead and decide what you're gonna do with your Crown Victoria. I just want to show you guys a little comparison, pretty much head to head, so you guys could take a good look and you guys decide. Let me know in the comment section down below, which Crown Victoria look would you go for? I will probably go for this one because it just looks badass, but you guys decide in the comment section down below. There's a lot of old school enthusiasts as well who just kind of like it bone stock the way it was supposed to be, but at the same time you can't go wrong with a Crown Victoria. You can pull off almost any look and it'll still look really good, guys. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think? Stock, modified. Now we're actually going to go ahead and put them side by side. We're also going to do a little exhaust comparison for you guys so you guys can hear what the true potential of the Crown Victoria actually is. So there you have a front view of both Crown Vics, like I said, so you guys can get a good comparison just side by side. Let me know what you guys think. Here's Adam's aka Cruel Vic's modified Crown Vic. I kind of like the headlight setup he has going on and the fog light, man. It just looks so right. And here we have the stock P71. Like I said, man, just a little comparison for you guys out there in case you're trying to get into the Crown Vic biz, man. Let me know what you guys think. Which way would you guys go? And now we're gonna go ahead and do a little exhaust note comparison so you guys can hear what a stock Crown Vic sounds like compared to a modified one. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with a stock Crown Vic first so you guys can hear what a stock one sounds like. Now let's go ahead and crank up Cruel Vic and show you guys what a Crown Victoria is supposed to sound like. All right, so you guys let me know in the comment section down below. I mean, there's nothing better than what sounds like a freaking Mustang in a four-door old hot rod like this, man. I'm telling you, it's just no better sound in the world. You got to hear it in person. These cameras don't pick up enough volume to actually do them justice. So we did a little comparison for you guys. We're going all out for this review. Now we're actually going to go ahead and get in Cruel Vic. We're going to do a little test drive. We're going to do a little POV drive and give you guys some good footage here, man. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, look, you guys are magically already in there, man. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so this is the first time I'm ever gonna start a modified Crown Victoria, so this is a very special moment for me. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh yeah. What we're gonna go ahead and do today is we're gonna go ahead and do a little test drive. All right, guys, so I am sitting inside Cruel Vic, and let's, oh shit, I see what you mean about the throttle being very touchy. Holy crap, man. How much horsepower do you think you got in this thing right now?
To be honest, I have not had it dynoed yet.
Okay.
That's one of the next goals after the new injectors and the 410 gears going on.
Nice. So what do you think you're shooting for? Like what, 270-ish, maybe a little bit more than that?
My ultimate goal, because it's actually I picked up an additional car, so this car can be torn apart. I'm gonna have the entire engine rebuilt.
Nice.
And its ultimate goal is to actually put a Pro Charger on it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
I'm shooting honestly for the mid to higher 300s with the Pro Charger. But
perfect. That's very reasonable, man. All right, now one thing I noticed when I get in this Crown Vic is you really do notice actually when you go from the stock suspension one to the lowered one. It's obviously it is a slightly more noticeable. I really haven't had any good turns to see if there's really any difference, but these springs were cut. But like I said, man, it really does kind of ride the same way. Like Adam said, there really isn't much difference now. Believe it or not, when I was actually considering lowering my Crown Vic, but that was one of the things that stopped me from lowering, is because you know, the suspension that comes stock with these cars is so good, and it's so well known, it's so legendary that it's like, damn, to mess with that suspension, was it really worth it? But to be honest with you guys, it pretty much does handle the same way, and on top of that, it makes the car look so much more aggressive. It adds a whole other layer to the appearance of the car that I think is totally worth it, especially if it handles the same way. You know, you're lower to the ground, it should handle a little bit better. But in Miami, we don't really have these twisty, windy roads like up north, so I can't really put the suspension to the test, and I don't want to fuck up my friend's car here. But one thing that I did notice when I got in this one, believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this, that the Crown Victoria actually does come with 4 catalytic converters. There's always a debate going on in the forums, and there's 2 or there's 4, but there actually is 4 catalytic converters in the Crown Victoria. Now, a lot of people just removed the last 2, and that's actually what I was considering doing as well, just kind of playing it safe. But and actually, you know what, after riding in this car, I want you guys to listen to this. After riding in this car, I think I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to keep the last 2 removed and put some Flowmaster 10s, or actually maybe 44s. But Adam here removed, he has all 4 of the cats removed, so the ride is very, very noisy. You gotta speak out a little bit more, or you gotta just, there you go, you find that sweet spot where the RPMs come down where you can actually talk. But if you're planning on doing, I mean, we're only going 45. If you're planning on doing a road trip, or you're going on a very long trip far away, and you decide to remove all 4 cats from your Crown Vic, just get ready, because it is going to be a very loud ride. We're going to do a little pull here and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Turn off the AC, because we all know that, you know, it robs power from these old ass cars. And all right, here we go. Oh, that pulls nice, man. That is nice, man. It's very responsive, right on the money, man. I love that. This is definitely going to be a future classic, and to be honest, I kind of wish that the secret, you know, would have been out about this car, of how badass and underrated this car is, because I kind of don't want the prices to start going up on these cars. I want them to be cheap, so I could maybe buy 2 or 3 more, man. But like I said, this car is definitely a future classic, very, very underrated. And look at this car. This is a perfect example of where you can take this car. You can either keep it stock, or you can just turn it into a badass hot rod like this. All right, guys, and like I promised, we are going to go into a first-person view to kind of give you guys, especially a lot of newcomers here that are always asking me about these cars. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a feel what it's like to drive a police car. But this is the interior. Now, this is a 2005. This is the model where they didn't have the tachometer, but it still looks actually really nice. It looks kind of like that classic hot rod kind of look. And then we have here, like I said, man, you see, it is very much possible to put an aftermarket radio there, and I highly suggest that you guys, if you do have a Crown Victoria, that you do that as well, because the radio that comes with these cars stock, those fleet radios, are the worst, because you know, cops aren't supposed to be listening to music and all that crap. But we got the center console here. Adam says it came stock with the car, and I'm actually looking for one of these as well for my car. Man, this thing is so comfortable. I can't believe I passed up one of these a while back ago. The seat, oh, damn, these aren't seat covers, are they?
Yeah, they are.
I actually thought these were actual seats, but Adam says these are actually seat covers. Damn, they actually fit very good. And we got Jeff right there, and then we got the seats back there. Not bad, man. What are those, the vinyl seats?
Correct.
Nice. And now Adam will be putting some other seats back there, but that's a surprise. I don't want to ruin it for him and you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into first-person view. I'm gonna show you guys what it's like to drive this car a little bit, so let's get right into it. You guys are in Ghetto Vin Diesel's head right now. Ghetto Paul Walker over there. And we're driving the Crown Vic, and we're gonna go ahead and you know, I mean, not take it too hard on it, because I don't want to crash this car, because I don't want to have to pay for it. But yeah, man, it turns pretty good, and we're gonna go ahead and do a little pull. Oh yeah, man, this thing pulls so nice, dude. So I want you guys to listen closely to what a 4 catless Crown Victoria sounds like. We're gonna do one more pull, and here we go. Oh my god, get him. Oh my god, that sounds so nice. And that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, man. I gotta give a big thank you to Adam, aka Crew of Vic, out here, man, for bringing his Crown Victoria all the way up from Broward, man. It's one hell of a drive. And on top of that, I got him lost. I had him meet me at some other Payless shoe store, because you know, that's how we do it in Miami, man. We meet up at Payless's. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it kind of opened up your eyes a little bit more as to what you can do to a Crown Victoria. And I know these cars are going to start getting popular real soon. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys like Adam's Crown Vic? If you plan on doing the same mods, let me know, man. I want to hear it in the comment section down below. Like I said, it's your boy Mr. Random, aka the Ghetto Vin Diesel, your boy Adam over here, the Ghetto Paul Walker, and Jeff back there, man, holding it down. So until next time, guys, take it easy.